Hello friends and welcome to my channel Iballdesigningdeveloper. So today we are back with another video on this channel. Like you all know that previously we have started a C++ tutorial series and we have covered up many videos related to that, and I hope you enjoy that. But in this video we are just covering up an amazing tutorial video. In this video we'll be learning that what are operators in C++ and how many types of operators are in C++, and everything I'll be telling you about C++ in this video. So this video will be really helpful and I hope you'll be enjoying this video from start. So remember to hit a like to this video, and if you're new on this channel, want to see more videos like that, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing hit notification bell so you can get the notifications of all my coming up videos which I'll be uploading on this channel. Because you all know that previously on we have covered up different things, and if you have not watched that video, so go and check that out, because from that videos you'll be learning many things related to C++, and I hope you'll be enjoying that as well. So now what we are waiting for, let's move to computer screen and let's get started with this amazing tutorial video from start. So now here we are on the computer screen, and like I've told you in start that today we are working on operators, and I'll be telling you that what are operators in C++. Like you all know that previously we have learned many things about C++ and I hope you'll all enjoy that, but this operator is a new thing which you will be understanding more in future, because I'll be just covering the basic in this video and I'll be telling more about it in future in detail so that you can understand about it more clearly. Now if we talk about operators, so operators are used to perform operations on variables and values, which is a simple thing. Like if you are using operators in C++, so obviously you are using it to perform operations on variables and values. In the example below we use the plus operator to add together two values. Like if in this variable, in this init x variable, this is an example normally, so if in this init x variable I add two variables which is 100 and which is 50, so basically these are integer variables you can say, but here this plus sign you can just see from which we are adding these two numbers, this is our operator, this plus sign is operator, so that is why we are using this operator to add these two values. If we don't use this operator, so how can we add two values, right? So operators are used to perform operations, and that is why we use this plus operator to perform an operation by adding 150 so that we can get the answer 150. So that is why we are using this plus operator, so that we can add together two values. Like in the example above, it can also be used to add together a variable and a value, or a variable and another variable. So it is just saying us that the operator can also be used to add together a variable and a value, or it can also be used to add a variable with another variable. Like if I want to add a variable with another variable using this plus operator, so obviously I'll be doing that, because if we don't use this plus operator, so how will be adding anything? This is the simple thing. If we see another example, so it says that init sum1, which is a variable, and in this variable we have again written 100 plus 50, and this plus is operator here. Then in sum2 we have written sum1 plus 250, means the answer of this sum1 will be added by 250, and then we will be getting the output. Then if we see the sum3, so it says that sum2 plus sum2, which means that the answer of this sum2, and again the answer of that sum2, which is 400, so it means that 400 plus 400, which will be the answer as 800. And now we'll be doing these all things in the output, but before that we need to understand that basically how many types of operators you can see in C++. C++ divides the operators into the following groups. Like you will be seeing different types of operators in C++. First is arithmetic operators, second assignment operators, third is comparison operators, and fourth is logical operators. And if we talk about the fifth, it is bitwise operators. So these are the operators which we will be understanding in this operators series of C++. Now if we go to the arithmetic operators, so basically arithmetic operators are used to perform common mathematical operations. Like if you want to add anything, if you want to subtract anything, if you want to multiply anything, if you want to divide anything, these all things we perform using this arithmetic operators, and that is why we have written that it is used to perform common mathematical operations. If we see that what are the arithmetic operators, so this addition adds together two values, subtraction subtract one value from another, multiplication multiplies two values, division divides one value by another, modulus returns the division remainder, increment increases the value of a variable by 1, and decrement decreases the value of a variable by 1. So these are the operations you can perform while using this arithmetic operators. And arithmetic operator is really important thing, because if you are creating any calculator in C++ or creating anything related to numbers or integers, so you have to use these arithmetic operators, which are really common mathematical operations. Like if you want to add anything, subtract, multiply, divide, if you want to get the modulus of anything, or increment, decrement, you will be using arithmetic operators for that, and it is sure. So now if we just see these examples, if I copy these examples here and if I paste it in my Replit, but before doing that, obviously I have to open my Replit text editor. So I'll be just moving on to my Google screen. I'll be writing Replit, which is our online text IDE. Then I'll be just logging out with my REPL here, and I'll be just opening it, operators in C++, which is this one. Now I will be just giving here like the same thing which we have already written. I'll be pasting these all things. Now we have done all the things like we want, like I have pasted all these examples which I have added in my Word document, and you can just see we are getting it working. Now if I just do one thing here, like if I move down, and before getting the output, obviously we have to add this count and the sum1 and del tags as well, so that we can get the output working. Like if we are working with Python, so we use print tag to print anything on the output. But when we are working with C++, so remember, you have to print the thing using count, which is really important. If you don't do that, you will be obviously getting an error, and you have to print every variable which you are using. Like I am using sum1, so I'm printing that. If I'm using sum2, so I'm printing that. If I'm using sum3, so I'm printing that as well. So this is really common thing. Now if I just run these all things, and if I want to get the output, so I'll be just pressing this run button, or you can press Control Enter as well to get the output. I'll be just pressing this run, and after pressing this run button, you can just see first we are getting is 150, which is 100 plus 50, so obviously you will be getting the answer 150. Now in sum2 we are getting two values again, which is sum1 plus 250, and 250 is a normal value which we have written, but now the sum1 will be 150, because if we add 100 plus 50, so obviously the answer is 150, and now this sum2 will be adding 150 by 250, and when we add 150 by 250, so obviously the answer is 400. Then if we talk about the sum3, so it says sum2 plus sum2. Now if I add sum1 is 150, because 100 plus 50 150, and when sum1 has been added with 250, like if 150 is added by 250, so answer is 400, and when 400 will be added by 400, because sum2 is added two times, so means 400 plus 400, which is 800, and that is why we are getting the output in third, which is called 800. And you have to write this and del as well, so you can get one line space after each tag which you are adding, or each element, so that it can work like this. Now if you want to add some other operators here, you can also do that. Like only we are adding it using this plus operator. If I want to subtract it, so I'll be using another assignment operator of subtraction, which is this minus. Then I'll be just running it here, and after running, you can just see if I subtract this 100 by 50, so obviously we'll be getting the answer 50. Then if I here multiply this sum1 by 250, and here if I divide sum2 by sum2, then if I run it, so you will be getting a different output. Like here we are getting 50. Then if I am multiplying this sum1 by 250, which is 150 multiplied by 250, so we are getting the output 12,500. Then if I divide sum2 by sum2, so you will get the output as 1, because 400 ones are 400, and that is why we are getting the same output here. So I hope you understand that how we are getting these outputs and how we can just work with operators. Basically these were the basic operators, these were the arithmetic operators, and in arithmetic operators these are the basic things which you have to perform, because it is only used to perform basic mathematical operations, and these are the basic operations which we have performed. Like if you want to add anything, if you want to subtract, multiply, or divide anything, you have to use arithmetic operators, which is the same thing here like we use when we are creating calculator or anything we are creating with Python. So we use these operators there as well, which is the same thing called arithmetic operators. You can also do the increment. Like if you want to use increment, you can do that. You can increase the value of a variable by 1, or if you want to use decrement, you can decrease the value of variable by 1, which is the simple thing. So I hope you understand that what are operators in C++, and I hope you enjoy this video from start. So if you enjoy this video, and if you understand that basically what are operators in C++, how we can work with it, and in coming up videos I'll be telling you each and everything about operators in detail, which will be having a more view or more understandable for you, and I hope you'll be enjoying that as well. So if you understand this video and if you understand this video here from start, this tutorial video of operators, so remember to hit a like to this video, and if you're new on this channel, want to see more videos like that, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing, hit notification bell so you can get the notifications of all my coming up videos which I'll be uploading in future. So I'll be meeting you next project or next tutorial video using C++. So for today, goodbye.